Every December, nonprofits across America count on one thing: last-minute surges of generosity. I mean, year-end donations that keep food banks open, shelters funded, and community programs alive. But this year, sadly, that surge may not be coming. A new national poll shows most Americans are not planning to give, at all at the end of this year. And that raises, really big questions. I mean, what changed? According to a survey by the Associated Press, about half of adults say that they have already given all the charitable donations that they plan to give for 2025. 30% say they have not donated at all. And, they don't really plan to this year. And only about 1 in 4 Americans expect to give anything in the final weeks of the year. For nonprofits, that is a huge problem. December typically accounts for nearly 1/3 of all annual giving. So why is this happening? Many people point to this past year. I mean, cuts to social services, grants, rollbacks to foreign aid, and changes to food assistance programs under Donald J. Trump. Okay, those policies absolutely increased need. Okay, more people required help. More nonprofits felt the strain. But here is the key finding. The poll shows that those policies did not significantly change how much most Americans donated. What did change was household finances due to Trump's tariff policies and his irresponsible and selfish trade war. So food costs went up, housing costs went up. Insurance, utilities, and childcare costs went up. I mean, for many families, wages did not, keep pace. And for a lot of people, there simply is no extra money left at the end of the month and year to help others out. So this is not about a lack of compassion. It's about basic math. The poll also shows how charity competes with consumer spending. I mean, nearly half of Americans made a Black Friday purchase. Only about 1 in 10 donated on Giving Tuesday. Retail spending is loud, constant, and easy. I mean, charitable giving often requires pausing and having something left to give. When you want to buy something, you usually buy it. When you're going to give somebody something, and it's okay, let's not put each other down here, but when you're giving somebody something, when you're giving something away, when you're giving something to charity, you tend to definitely stop and think. And you do that for self-preservation reasons for you and your family. It's totally normal. But there are still signs of generosity. About 4 in 10 Americans said that they donated by rounding up at the store checkouts. I've done that plenty of times. I'm sure you have too. Small amounts, but it's consistent, and I promise you it helps. All right. Older Americans were more likely to give this way, but I've seen more people say yes than no. Okay. And some donors said federal funding cuts influence, which charities they supported. But overall, the message is clear. All right, Americans are stretched right now. Nonprofits are under extreme pressure. And the gap between need and the ability to give is growing. So this is not a story about politics necessarily, okay? It's a story about people. I mean, I'm trying to think of the best way to put it. It's about a story. It's a story about people on top just not caring. It has nothing to do with us. It's the people on top that just don't care. So it's a story about economic reality and what happens when millions of Americans are just trying to get through the month and the year. Thank you for watching. I am Jared Zisser, and this is Ring of Fire. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on notifications to make sure you are informed about everything important in progressive politics today. And if you are looking for fact-based independent reporting all day, every day, follow me here on Instagram or here on Facebook. See you in the next video.